what's up, guys? Let's get it. Roll the intro music.
What's going on? How y'all doing? How's everyone's day? Even though you can't respond, I'm doing
We're
good.
doing good,
If anyone
Amelia. How
cares.
about you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Voice in my head. I'm doing really good. You know, there's a lot going on in my life. I don't know about you guys. I'm a busy woman. I'm just a busy woman. I got a life to take care of.
And your
But
children. Don't forget about your children. You gotta take care of your children
yeah, I
too.
gotta take care of my children. But you know, when I was not such a busy woman, I was a kid. And as a kid, I made memories. And those memories are things we're going to talk about
Why is
today.
this like a valedictorian speech, bro?
Thank you, everybody, for accepting me as your valedictorian. We were once kids, and we had childhoods. We made
blossomed into
memories,
beautiful butterflies.
and we have blossomed into these prepubescent schlums of adults. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, as kids, I feel like, especially in our age, well, okay, maybe not so much our age, but I feel like every kid has like these things that they, grew up with. Like for me, it was like silly bands and
I like have an
go-go.
armful of those things, and I would get yelled at by my like preschool teacher. Those are
Yeah,
insane.
like I feel like every generation has their own item like that per se. Like I don't know why, but when I think of like throwback to my childhood, I think of like vanilla pudding. Like, not the good one. No, not the good one. Like, the really bad tasting one. You know what I'm talking about? Oh god,
No,
it
no,
just
that
brings
I
me
think
back.
that I think that I think that's a you thing. But
I
going
don't
back
know.
to the silly bands, oh my gosh, I had like I'm telling you, I had a lot of them. I had a lot of silly bands. But the thing was, like they would yell at me, and I wasn't very confident. But in my head, I was like, man, I got glow in the dark ones. So like, you want to trade me? You know what I mean, kind of thing. And I'd trade with them, trade with the little kids, and then we'd trade silly bands, and it was so like nostalgically pleasing. I lost them all because I think they threw them out. But more of the story, silly bands were the
I
thing.
didn't have many. I think I only had some from, like, places I'd find them, if that makes sense. I never went out of my way
Yeah.
to buy them.
Mhm.
I would just somehow end up with them, and I'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I just
Silly
somehow ended
bands."
them. I think also like
Um,
for me, like definitely for our school, we might have talked about this before in a previous episode, but Go Go's.
I was just
yes.
gonna say, yeah.
Dude, Go-Go's were like huge in our school, and I feel like a lot of people don't know what Go-Go's are, and I feel really bad for them because Go-Go's were so fun. We would just
Mhm.
do Go-Go's,
Like,
or we would have like arm wrestling.
to describe go-go's for those people who don't know what they are, they're like little figures. They're probably like the size of half of your finger if you have
Yeah.
small hands. They're tiny. And it's you basically set them up in like lines and you flick them. You flick yours at other people's go-go's
Like,
trying to knock
yeah.
them down. And there was like this trading system. There was gold ones for how rare they are. It was crazy.
There's
Like
different
I
ways
never had
you
them.
could set up your Go-Go's, like you put them in a V shape to make them harder to hit, or something like that, or
Yeah.
zigzag them.
I never
Crazy.
had go-go's, but I know Kaylee had a lot. And
Yeah.
I remember I always used to watch her and I'd be like, wow, look at her. Look
I
at
Yeah,
don't
her.
I
like,
don't even think. Oh no, we started being friends then.
No, yeah, that was like the
But
start of our friendship.
I definitely remember like this is probably a really bad trait that I did, or not bad trait, but it was a bad thing that I did. I remember at kindergarten, like I don't know who had it, but they had like a rare go-go, and so like I was like, oh my god, the backpack's over there, and no one's over there. So I literally stole his rare go-go, and I still have it.
Haley,
I still have his go-go. I
Haley,
don't
you
know whose
monster.
go-go it was, but I was like so obsessed with them that I now have the
young,
rare go-go.
mischievous Kaylee.
And
Young
then
Mr.
I
Yeah.
think the kid asked me the next day. He was like, "Oh my god, I had that exact same go-go." I was like, "Oh my god, that's so
Like, haha,
cool.
yeah, you do. It's
It's
mine.
yours."
It's yours. It's mine now. But
But yeah, I also
I
remember doing arm wrestling matches too.
really?
Yeah,
I
I remember
remember
going.
arm
I don't know
wrestling.
who, but it was one of the kids. Oh no, I know who, but I don't want to say their name. and we would do arm wrestling matches. And we would just stay in the middle because we were both like equally strong. He's probably stronger than me now, but I mean, that was pretty fun.
Another like childhood toy that I remember is tech decks.
Tech decks, yes, yes, yes,
Yes, the
yes.
little skateboards. I used to
The
do tricks with those.
Oh,
dude,
I
I
remember.
was I was in a
oh,
I was
oh.
in a Walmart with someone recently, and I was walking around, and I just like we walked past, and we just saw these like tech decks. I was like, dude, stop! Let me take a good look at these. And I just admired them because they were like so crazy to see it. I was like, oh my god! And you like assembled it too. Oh,
Mhm.
it's so nice.
You don't see those anymore hardly. Like you could buy them on eBay. Like I think I just sold mine on eBay. Not I did, but my brother did. Um, besides tactics though, dude, I feel like me and Amelia definitely relate to this though more, just because we had like consoles, like Xbox consoles. Halo 3,
Halo. I literally, as you said,
dude.
Xbox. I
Halo
was just gonna be
3,
like, she's gonna bring up Halo.
COD, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare. Like those are my games. I was playing them. And if I wasn't playing them, I was watching my brothers play them. They played Assassin's Creed. Like I just oh my god. Since I have two
I
older
was
brothers, they would just take over the consoles. So I mean,
I was a Call of Duty kind of person. Like, of course, I played Halo, but like Call of Duty was my game.
I see. When I was a kid, I didn't really. I played Halo, but I didn't have Call of Duty, and I only played with my cousins. And I think a big game that like I grew up on was Fallout.
oh Fallout 4, like and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Oh
Oh,
my
that was
god,
so
that
old.
that to me and Bioshock are nostalgic because
Yeah.
my brother would play those. He played BioShock, I wanna say at least 8 times now. Like, he just loves that game
Someone
so
just got
much.
me Fallout New Vegas, and I'm so excited to play it. Like, I was like, "Oh my god." I downloaded it, but I haven't had the chance to play, and I think when I get back from my trip, I'm going to. But god, I'm so excited.
I can't wait until I get, like, a gaming setup.
I
I
think
can't wait.
what makes me like the thing that makes me the most nostalgic is listening to certain like music or like
Oh,
tunes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
like growing up, me and my brother shared um and not an iPod, like the iPod, but not like the music one, like an actual like phone iPod. I
Oh,
don't
like,
know.
the first one? Like, the one
Yeah.
that was, like, kinda like, oh, yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
had that
like
one,
the
yeah, yeah.
round it had like a round back. Anyway, we
Mhm.
shared it, and on there we had like this whole like music playlist. And one of the songs I like always remember, like me and my brother loved it. We always like played it like repeat was One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful. And I just remember like me and my brother would always like put that song on repeat. That was like the only song we listened to on there. But also like we basically shared everything growing up, but we also shared an iPad, and it was like one of those like very old iPads, like the gray backs and like the full like, but even with like the, I mean, today we still have like the home button, but like it was a very old iPad. I think I still have it, but like I just remember like fighting over like the iPad. But yeah, like music in general, like even like old Justin Bieber songs, like they're just like every time I
Oh.
hear it like now, it's just super nostalgic to me. Like I know, I mean, I feel like I know all the words, but it's like back then I don't like my vocabulary wasn't like the best.
Superb, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would just like make up words in my head and think, "Oh, this is the lyrics." And then like I sing it today and I'm like, "What are the actual
Mm.
words in the song?"
You know, on the topic of, like, music that brings you back, I the Minecraft starter music. Dude, I've been listening to that shit on replay sometimes. I'm in my room like, "Oh, oh, oh, oh."
Oh,
It's
oh,
just
oh, oh,
so
get it
good.
down. Get
Like,
get it.
it's so slow, and then sometimes when I'm, like, playing alone on a server and I'm, like, building something, I, like I hear it and it's just like, "Dun, dun, dun," and I'm like, "Oh god." And I just start, like, bursting out into tears because I remember, like, when me and Kaylee were way younger, I remember when we would call, like, on our home phones because we didn't
Oh,
have phones,
yeah. We didn't have
and we would
phones,
call
yeah.
for hours on our home phones playing multiplayer Xbox Minecraft, and we had this,
Oh,
like,
yes!
big
We had a big
world.
server. Oh my
Yeah, we made,
god.
like, a restaurant out of diamonds.
Yeah, I remember that. And then eventually, like, as the years went on, we got iPods or phones.
Yeah,
And then we
iPads.
got got a computer and played in the computer, and Alyssa came with us and added no servers. Dude, that was crazy
God.
because I think, like, going back to music for a second, like, for me, it was Backstreet Boys. 100%. Like, I had the discs on and I put Backstreet Boys on. Don't ask me why. It was because that was the only thing we had. It was Backstreet Boys. But I was vibing to that in the rec room or whatever. But going back to the Minecraft thing, dude, I was like, I felt so superior. I love playing the Minecraft on the Xbox though. For some reason, it feels so fun to do. Definitely, but I feel like our generation is probably the last generation to have experienced like no technology in the beginning of life. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like we
I
literally
mean,
didn't. We didn't
even
have.
then, I think we experienced a lot of
We
technology
did,
growing
but
up.
it wasn't as hardcore as it is today. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like
I
you know,
didn't
because
have an
we
iPad
we had like
until I
little
turned, like,
iPods, like the
9.
ones you listen to just music. Yeah, and we had that for a couple of years until we were like 9 or something like that. And
Mhm.
then came the first iPod, which you could call on, and then the iPhones, and
Yeah,
that's
like
crazy to think about. That you were there for the first iPhone. You were there. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
We were?
The first DS.
yeah,
I remember playing on
No,
the
we
first
weren't.
DS.
Were we?
like the iPhone was iPhone 4, that was the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
No, but, like,
Oh my god, we were
really
there for the
seeing,
first
like,
iPhone.
9, 10-year-olds have, like, their first phone, you know?
Dude, that's crazy. I got
Yeah.
my phone at like 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, to
Some
be
crazy
fair,
age.
I had a phone really, really young, but I had a phone that only had one game installed and it barely worked because it was my uncle's old phone which he had dropped in a lake and you couldn't call, you couldn't text, there was no SIM card, like it was broken. You couldn't even talk through it. So I only played the rope game, you know the one where there's like a little guy you have
Oh
to
yeah,
cut him?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
The
yeah.
frog one.
Yeah, I played that game because that's the only game, and I couldn't even sign into my Apple ID. So I was like, I think I was like 7 when I got that phone. But yeah,
Mhm.
it didn't work. So I never considered it a real phone. But then I think I got my first real phone at like 12.
Dude, but you see these like 7-year-olds? I got the iPhone X. Like, bro, I'm stuck with the iPhone 8. Like, what do you mean? I am like
Yeah.
5 times your age. I was like, what the heck is happening here? But then again, you don't need to have the most recent phone to have a phone. You just need to have something that can
No, yeah.
call, text, whatever. But I think that was definitely something for our generation that I really saw was that technology wasn't as involved as it was now. I mean, like these computers are crazy. The game setups now, and like the new consoles, whatever games that are coming
I
out.
mean, see, now, like, this is off topic from the electronics thing, but I, like, there's a random things that I'll pass in my day to day life that remind me of my childhood. Like, I was in Staples a few days ago buying Post-it notes because I have to annotate a book for summer. And I was buying like stuff to annotate, and I was also getting myself a new chair. And I found this like yardstick, right? And I remembered that I don't know if Kaylee ever had her, but me and Alyssa had a teacher that would always hit us in the head with like yardsticks as a joke when we would get a math problem wrong.
I know
And it
who you're
wasn't,
talking about, but I didn't experience that.
Alyssa, you know what I'm talking about?
Our math teacher?
Our math teacher, yeah. She would like hit us on the head like as a joke. It wouldn't hurt. It was like a light tap. And
Mhm.
she'd just be like, "Hey, you did this wrong." And we'd always joke around like that. And we'd always be like, "Hey, where's your yardstick? Like your yardstick's not here." You know? And I just stood in that like Staples aisle just looking at that yardstick and I was like, "Oh my god." And I was just like, "Oh, whatever." And I kept walking. I didn't think much of it until this episode.
It's kind of crazy to think about that. That's gonna be 3 years ago now. Like pretty soon, that's gonna be 3 years ago that
Amelia's, like,
happened.
doing the math in her head. She's like
Yeah, she's like, bro, you're kidding me, right? Like, imagine that. Like, we're juniors in high school right now, bro. Like, we're gonna be in college, and you're gonna look at that yardstick, and you're gonna be like, that's sentimental.
Don't even get me started.
Like, I want to go visit that school back again, even though, like, I don't know, but
It's questionable.
but there's like teachers there, like our Spanish teacher and my reading teacher. Like, I
Gym
love them.
teacher, my reading
Oh
teacher.
yes, our gym teacher. Oh my gosh, people don't really normally like their gym teachers, but our gym teacher was bomb.
I loved our gym
Dude,
teacher.
our gym teacher was bomb.
I also I loved my English teacher for 7th and 8th grade.
7th grade.
She a real one.
I don't
She a
know.
real one.
Yeah, I just wanna go, like, visit and just be like, "I'm a junior now."
Yeah. I'm not
Oh
really
Like,
my god.
accomplished, but whatever. Yeah, no, 100%.
alumni. Ew.
Dude, but movies and shows, like, before we, like, end today's video or not video,
Episode.
yeah, uh, I feel like you haven't experienced your childhood if you did not watch, like, certain shows. Like, for us, I
Yeah.
feel like 100% Phineas and Ferb was it for me.
Baby the
Mm,
Verb.
Was 100 so was it 365 days of summer vacation? No,
there's
some
104
160
days of summer
104 days, yeah, yeah.
vacation. When school comes around, it's the ended.
Ended.
But the
Okay,
annual
let's not get copyrighted.
of
I'm
the
just kidding. But yeah.
generations
Generation
are
has a
how
good
it
way to send
ended.
Ended.
it.
Yeah,
Like
Like
baby.
definitely like Phineas and Ferb, Very Odd Parents. I mean, like, come on, that's like,
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron,
I
Danny
think not
Phantom.
I didn't also like not only did I grow up on like cartoons, but like Jesse, Labyrinth,
Yeah,
Kicking It, King
yeah,
of the Hill.
Kicking It. Oh my god, my first crush was on Kicking It. I swear to God.
Oh my god.
I can't tell you, bro. But Kicking It. What else was there?
Ant Farm.
Ant
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 Farm.
farm.
Oh, bro, Ant Farm.
Calling
Oh,
all the monsters. Oh
monsters.
my god, brings me back, man.
What else was there?
Um, I can't remember any like okay, this isn't a TV show, but the movie. Oh my god,
Mhm.
Enchanted? Is that what it was called? Hold on,
Enchanted?
The
hold
one
on,
with the
hold on.
princess who fell down the hole?
Yes, yes, Into New York.
Mhm.
It's called Enchanted.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, bro,
They're making
Chrissy
Rags.
a
Dempsey, Amy
Oh,
Adams.
they're making a sequel to that. It's called, like, Unchanted, I think.
huh.
All I remember is the song in New York. That's literally all I can remember.
I
I'm not
watched
gonna
a lot.
sing it.
Like, I think also like definitely cartoons. Like I watched a lot of cartoons. Like the not the Johnsons. What is it? Maybe it was the Johnsons. But like the Flintstones, I watch sometimes. But
Um,
Yeah,
SpongeBob,
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street. But it was some sort of like futuristic show. Tom and
Futurama?
Jerry. I almost said Tim.
No,
No, it was.
Futurama's like older. That's like teens.
Let's see.
Building a rock and a fight in the mommy.
I swear it
Sorry.
was. Wait. What was it called? Not the Flintstones.
I like right now, on TikTok there's a trending like audio from fish hooks. I don't know if you guys know it.
Oh, fish hooks. That was a. Oh, the Jetsons. The
I
Jetsons.
never watched the Jetsons. All
I love the
but like
Jetsons. But yeah,
listening to like the fish hooks like audio trending right now is insane because it's like bring him over here so you can sit on my lap.
yeah, the way they
And
talk is so
and
funny.
then and then she just goes and then like it's her face, it's Chelsea and it's her face or Chelsea. Oh my god.
That show was kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. It
One,
was like
two, three, four.
it was
Who's
so weird.
knocking at the door? That intro is so good though.
It
Five,
was pretty
six, seven,
bomb.
8. Hurry up and don't be late. 9, 10, 11, 12.
oh
Got a secret,
my
mark it
god!
down.
Yeah! Oh my
Oh,
god.
you know what that brought me
Wow.
back to? Okay, this is like my last nostalgic thing, but like handshakes, like patty cake, don't
Oh
be late.
yeah,
No, 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 bake
yeah,
our cake.
handshakes.
Or like what was it called? High moose, low moose,
Oh,
something like that.
high low piccolo. That's one of them.
High low piccolo, piccolo
Piccolo,
high
high
low
low,
piccolo
piccolo moose.
piccolo moose. And then like there was like something about bubble gum.
Oh
Miss
yeah,
Mary
yeah.
Mac,
Miss
Miss
Mary
Mary
Oh,
Mac.
Miss
Mac, 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 all dressed in black,
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 black.
I
black,
never knew the
silver
whole
buttons,
thing
buttons,
though.
buttons, all
I
down
never
her
knew
back.
them in general. Oh, like the cup song too. Like that one was pretty. Like I didn't know to do the cup stuff. That's still going on though
I've
today.
got a
But
ticket for a
the
long way
long way
round.
around. Oh my
To
god, that
buy
is
whiskey for the way.
Pitch Perfect is it for me. That's
But
my
I
childhood
sure
too.
would like some
That
company.
company,
And I'm leaving tomorrow. What do you say? Oh my god, Anna
bro.
Kendrick, dude.
Oh, also like third grade. Remember those like paper footballs we used to make?
Mm.
Yeah!
And like,
Oh
oh,
my
we
god.
used to make you guys used to make what with eraser shavings
No,
too.
the racer shavings, but no,
Yeah.
what are they called? Oh my god. Fortune
Oh
tellers.
the fortune
Fortune
tellers.
tellers, yeah.
Dude, those were so cool. We also used to get yelled at though, because like, are you cheating? No, I'm just playing with my fortune teller. You want to play? Oh, there's so many things. Like that's not even
Yeah,
that's
there's
not even
so
it.
many.
But those shows, like there's definitely some movies too. Uh I hate to say it, but I mean, not I hate to say it, but I remember like Austin and Ally. Like, I watched that one too for some
Mhm.
reason.
Excuse you, I loved Austin and
Yeah,
Ally.
I remember one person in third grade was like, "You know who I have a crush on?" I was like, "Is it Ross from Austin and Ally?" How'd you know? I was like, I mean, I
Ross Lunge. I still love him. I
he
He
blew
has a
he
girlfriend.
blew up to me. Like he just I don't
Don't
know.
He has a
break my dreams.
he has a
Don't break my
girlfriend.
dreams.
I
Shut
just
up. Don't
they're
break my dreams.
really cute together. Look it
I know
up.
they are really cute. I know they are very, very cute together.
But there's so much. But I think that's it for today's episode. It's kind of just going over basically our childhood. I mean, there like I
Yeah.
said, there's so much more to go over, but for us, that was mainly our childhood, and I think together we made it a lot better. You know, together
Yeah.
we made it worthwhile. And you know, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and then I love our viewers as well.
We love you.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good summer.
If you want to support us, you should follow our socials. Our website is akapodcast.carrd.co. There you can join our Discord and sign up for our email. Our Instagram is at A.K.A Podcast, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at A.K.A. Thank you for joining us and see you next time.